We back another Saturday. We had some nice Friday night lights games last night. We talked to Coach Pennington. He'll get it figured out up there. But let's bring in Coach Piver up there, North Smithfield, Mount St. Charles Co-op. Tough season in the beginning. You get some kinks out. You guys are working out in goose crap. Uh, you know what I mean? Give me 1 second to mute this. But how you doing? How was the game today?
Good, good. Hey, the geese have migrated south now, so we're cooking on our practice field. But today's game went well. It was good to get a win. It was good for these guys to see that a little bit of hard work and sticking with it, paid off. And I felt good for these guys. They've been working their butts off and been on the other end of a few thumpers. So to be able to put it together and get a win was nice.
Yeah, definitely. You were really struggling and stuff. You're in a tough division. Division three is, there are some decent teams in there. You get a nice solid win against Tollgate. You guys got a lot to be proud of. I'm sure it was a lot of work getting to this point.
Yeah. I mean, we have 25 guys on our bus heading out to Warwick today to face a Tollgate team that is pretty big. They're pretty stout up front, and they play physical and run it right at you. We only have to play 11 guys at once. So as long as our 11 are ready to play, we're in good shape. Coach Pennington always said that it doesn't matter how many guys get off the bus, you can only play 11.
He must have so many quotables, Coach Pennington. I don't know anybody with more quotables than Coach Pennington. Salute to him. He'll get it together up there at West Warwick.
Yeah, I went to watch him play, those guys play the Saints game. That's a tough matchup, very similar to us against Pilgrim that week, where what are you going to do when you're outmanned man for man in all 11 positions on the field for every snap of the game? There was not one snap where you say, yeah, I have a mismatch here, and those type of things happen. But the one thing you saw was that they have enough fight to continue to play in the game, even though the score is one-sided.
Definitely.
That's too. These kids, we probably play 13 or 14 kids. So I have, 2 or 3 subs that probably play any substantial amount of time. And, they fight and they scrap and they claw, and we might be getting beat. But we're out there playing football and we're competing. And like I said, when I took this job, if we have the right compete level, wins and losses will find themselves. And we just happen to find one today. So we're excited.
And now the season, being, kind of extended in your division, playoffs for everybody. Congratulations to that. But I know you don't want them bottom seeds.
That's not our goal. That's not our goal. When we started the season and we looked at who was in the division, and when we looked at the teams we were going to be playing, we knew we weren't a top half of this division team. Our goal has always been, let's see if we can find a way to be the 5 or the 6 seed and see how it all shakes out. We get a win today. We face a tough Central Falls team next week. If we can find a way to win that game, we're probably staring down the 6 seed. That would be a pretty good season for us. And, we'll see if we can jump up and get somebody coming down the stretch that, everybody expects to beat us. So let's see if we can jump up and get somebody above us.
Definitely. Who do you have with you? I didn't know if they missed him on Ash Wednesday. It looked like he has the little. How you doing, man?
Just a little bit of eye black. This is Cole Vowles. He's our quarterback and strong safety. Had a great game today. 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 throwing touchdown. Didn't turn the ball over. We managed to get out of here turnover free today, and he managed a nice no huddle drive with under 5 minutes to go to go put us up. He actually wanted to go no huddle. He was making calls at the line and did a great job taking us down and getting us in the end zone.
That's so impressive, with the no. I love the no huddle tempo, and to be able to have a quarterback that can establish that and that can handle them responsibilities. Someone asked me a question. They said, "What year do you teach your quarterback checkdowns?" And I was like, "As soon as you make him your quarterback." You know what I mean? Some kids go out there with just one route, and it's good to have somebody that is be able to go out there and handle a drive. So, how you feel being quarterback? Is this your first year?
No, this is my junior year, so it'll be my second year starting.
Yeah, he started for us in the spring to get him ready for now.
Nice, and now you got your first win. You must feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, any players that you can think of that you would like to mention? That helped you, saved your butt today, or
Definitely the linemen. CJ, Raposa, and Abdul Shaker, they handled it up front. They had some big guys, but we were able to come through.
Yeah,
Nice.
and our little running back probably weighs about 120 pounds soaking wet. We gave him the ball quite a bit today, and he kept slamming it in there. The kid plays Declan Curran. He's a senior. He's our workhorse back there at running back at 115 pounds. So I'll take a chance to salute that kid any chance I get.
Yeah, any unsung heroes that you want to, mention? Maybe kids that, Coach Washington said last week he actually nominated like a blocker for his player of the game, and you don't really hear of that. So any players that maybe don't really get that recognition that truly deserve it, whether it's
Yeah,
scout team players, whether it's game players, or
I got a couple right off the top of my head. One of which is Gabe Corvo. He's our kicker today. He knocked home the first 2 extra points, and it kept us in the lead. So we jumped up 7-0. Tolgate went down and scored, but missed the conversion. But Gabe's extra point kept us up 7-6. We scored again. He kicked another one and gave us a 14-6 lead. They ended up making a conversion, but without his extra points, we're down in that game. And so just those little contributions were huge. And we're playing defense to try to secure a win, and we need pressure. We needed pressure to come off the edge. We put in our sophomore kind of JV defensive end who had a good game in the JV game on Monday. So we said, hey, let's put him in and let him come off the edge. So we had a JV kid playing defensive end, trying to defend a win on their last drive of the game. So, Judah Chauvin was the guy that we put in that spot. So we had two guys that don't get a lot of run and a lot of love that came through huge for us today.
that's awesome, Coach Piva. Congratulations. We'll talk to you next week. You don't have no buys coming up this week, right? I don't think Division III has any buys.
No buys for us. Central Falls is next on the docket next Friday night.
Did they get the win against Johnston?
I have no idea. I didn't get a chance to check scores. It's it's a busy weekend this weekend in the Piva household. My daughter turned 16, so we got Sweet 16 stuff. And
Happy birthday to her.
My wife is just running around and getting all that stuff organized, and I'm coaching a football game on a weekend and practice last night. So, I know I can speak on my behalf. My wife is incredible to pick up the heavy lifting year round, but in particular in football season. And I couldn't do what I do if I didn't have her support system, and my kids didn't have her support system to get them to wherever they're going.
And shout out to the wives, because even a lot of the moms, everything that they do, all the coaches' wives, shout out to the wives because they need recognition too. Because without them, you couldn't do what you have to do.
No question.
Coach, thank you. Congratulations. Maybe the geese taking off was good luck,
We
but
appreciate
Shout out to Beef Barn for fueling us for this victory.
yes, definitely. Who is it? Beast Bond?
Beef Barn, yes.
Oh, Beef Bond. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Beef Bond. Good food over there.
Yeah.
But smart kid right there. Smart kid. You know, Marketing. Yeah, definitely shout out to Beef Bond. Coach, we'll talk to you next week. And you and another one of your players. I love the idea that you bring a player on because at the end of the day, it is about the kids. And
It's all about them.
that's right, Coach Piva. Thank you, man. Well, congratulations. Enjoy the win. But guess what, guys? Tomorrow it's over. You got to
Yeah,
get
we're back
ready.
to work.
That's it.
Yeah,
On to
we're back to
CF,
work.
like Coach Belichick says. Not CF, but All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend.
All right. Coach Piva, you heard a shout out to the Beef Bond up there, for fueling the boys for their victory today. Hey, I don't know if that's an everyday thing, but maybe North Smithfield should go to the Beef Bond more often. Let me take a quick look at what's going on over here. The score. It looks like about halftime, 9 seconds left. Classical up 20-14. You can actually check this game out. The link is right down there. YouTube. I don't know if you can copy and paste that, but if not, go to fansonlysports.com. Check out their YouTube channel. You click the link. It says live stream. See the little box on the bottom of this screen. It says live streaming. You click that link. It'll bring you right to the Classical Westerly Bulldogs game. That was Coach Piver. But we'll definitely, let me just see if there's any quick scores over here. But yeah, definitely go over to YouTube right now or Fans Only Sports and check out that game. They do a real good job streaming games, and I'm glad that we could give the Westerly community a football game. On the road, these games are, people enjoy them. Some scores: Coventry loses to Barrington 30-22. This one says right here, I don't know if it's over, but it says Burrville 15, Shea 6, SK up over one socket 13-7 in the third quarter. Again, I'm not sure of how accurate these scores are now in real time. What else we got? Narragansett beats Middletown 55-14. West Warwick trying to get over the hump, falls to Mount Hope 34-28. North Providence shuts out Tiverton 29-0. And Rogers 56. Moses Brown 35. All right, we'll be back. Check you guys out soon.